Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the collective new moon reading. This will also serve as the weekend vibe reading. Just because we had the new moon. Yesterday was at about 3 degrees of Leo. So we had the sun in Leo, moon in Leo, Mercury in Leo. So we have a Leo stellium going on right now. All of this Leo energy is opposing Pluto, which is in Aquarius. But it is also sextiling Venus and Uranus and Gemini. And it's squaring Lilith. There's also a Venus and Mars square going on as well, with Mars being in Virgo. So that's also squaring Mars conjuncting the South Node, and Venus is squaring the South Node, as well as the North Node. But Mars is in opposition to, it will be. I don't think it's there yet, according to the degrees of opposing the North Node. So yeah, it's a lot of energy going on right now. We are still in Mercury retrograde. But yeah, let's see what this new moon in Leo has for us. I did notice today, as I'm recording this, that the date adds up to 3, but it's also 777, which is 21, which breaks down to 3. So 7, 21, or 3 may be significant to you. But let's jump right on in. I'm starting out with the Moonology deck. Excuse me. I do have the Love Oracle cards out here as well. And then we're going to be using the Life is Like a Board Game Tarot to break it down. So let's see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and this new moon in Leo. What's going on, Spirit? I woke up with TLC's baby playing in my head. And they were specifically like playing the part that where Chili says, baby, long as you know, I can have any man I want to. That's actual and factual. But still, I choose you. So I don't know if that song may be significant. TLC, to me, or what I got from it was, like tender love and care, being cared for, being taken care of, being nurtured. So it could be, a feminine energy reminding someone like, or, whoever. Like, I do have options, but I'm, I choose you. I choose this or that. It doesn't even have to be you, a person. But it more so just makes me feel like if that's your energy, or if that's resonating with you, the choices that you make are conscious. You're aware of the choices that you make. And you don't choose it out of fear or necessity. You choose it because that's what you want. So I'm gonna get one more, and then we'll jump right on in. Oh. All right, so bottom of the deck, ooh, we have new moon energy. A new start is coming. Up under that, we have work through your fears, which is new moon and Scorpio energy. Then we have the full moon Leo, don't let pride get in your way. And then we have the full moon Virgo, which says you are good enough. With the end of a tough cycle approaches, which was or is the full moon in Capricorn. Under that, we have the South Node, don't let the past get in your way. So the last full moon we had was the full moon in Capricorn. I don't remember because I'm being drawn back to that energy. Just trying to see. I don't remember if I did. I think I did a full moon in Capricorn reading. Oh, I did. And it was titled Fear of Losing Control, the Root of a Wound Exposed. Yeah. So that full moon in Capricorn reading, like that's the energy that I'm feeling again. Because with this work through your fears and don't let pride get in your way, I feel like there's an energy here who during that full moon in Capricorn, they, could have possibly decided to overcome some type of fear. Could be like, it's almost giving me the energy of like insecurity, especially with the you are good enough and the don't let pride get in your way, excuse me. Because, like to me, people that are very like prideful, egotistical are actually, or at least in my experience that I've encountered, like deep down, they're very, they tend to be very insecure people. So their pride, their arrogance, their egotism within them is almost like used as a shield because they don't feel like they're good enough. They feel like they have to, go above and beyond or be overboard or, extra for no reason. Or it could seem like it's for no reason, but there's a reason behind why, we all do what we do. And I feel that here, especially with this new moon and energy in itself, and then the new moon Scorpio is actually drawing me to like Lilith energy, like an energy of, facing your shadow, facing your fears, coming to a place, oh yeah, where, the past could have held, things of the past, people, places, things, whatever that may be for you, have, caused you to have this, they're saying persona about yourself that's really not you, but it's because you're, covering up possibly like a vulnerability or an insecurity. Because with the full moon Capricorn, it makes me feel like that energy illuminated this to either you, if this is you, or, someone you're energetically connected to, where it was almost like they were, in a way, like working harder and not smarter. Like almost working against themselves. But what's going on, Spirit? Can I get one for the overall energy as it pertains to the collective and this new moon in Leo. What's going on? Oh, came out again. I love it. We have the new moon energy. A new start is coming. Bottom of the deck, we have luck is on your side. The new moon in Sagittarius. And you know, Sag and Leo energy trying each other. We don't have any energy in Sag right now. Not that I'm aware of. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, yeah. We have the mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. So this makes me feel like for some of you, you could be feeling like, you know, something new, a new chapter, a new cycle is emerging for you. And you're kind of like in a place where, you know, like almost like the in-between, especially with the North Node here, step out of your comfort zone. It's almost like it's giving me like the energy of treading lightly. But it's also because it's mutable energy. It's almost like you're unsure of what this new start is going to be for you. Like it's unfamiliar. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? It's uncharted territories. In like almost like an emotional way. So then we have, conclusions are within reach, which is the full moon eclipse energy. And I'm feeling Pisces energy very strongly. Because if I'm not mistaken, being that the North and South node are in Pisces and Virgo, you know, the full moons and the new moons are eclipses. So the next full moon's going to be in Aquarius because we're in Leo season, but then we go full moon Aquarius, new moon Virgo, full moon Pisces, which both of those may be eclipses. I'm not sure. I haven't looked that far ahead, but ooh. We have at the bottom of the deck, bring love into the situation, new moon Aquarius. So then we have up under that, adjustments are required, which is the last quarter moon. So this is making me feel like the last quarter moon is going to be in Taurus. Yeah, the last quarter moon will be in Taurus. But then we have believe in the impossible, which is a blue moon. So this adjustments are required. It's like almost reiterating this energy of like the adjusting that will be needed as you navigate from this new moon, or at least starting with this new moon. You're gonna need to like almost adapt, because with the bring love into the situation, I'm hearing pour your heart out. I don't know. Because with the blue moon energy, it's like the energy that I'm feeling is just like what it says, believe in the impossible. Like, believe you can do it. Believe you can, like, navigate this territory. So let's see what else. see, we have boat here. And it says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So what's going on, Spirit? As it pertains to the collective and this new moon in Aaliyah. What's going on? So, bottom of the deck, we have Paradise, which says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So this is definitely, like, it feels like the sun card, like, and you see there's a sun here. You guys know, like, when we have a new moon, the sun and the moon are together. And that's what I'm getting. Like, I'm being drawn to the water on, here. And then the sun here. So it makes me feel like whatever new start is coming for you, it's positive. Yeah, after something, negative, we have a karmic relationship up under that. So it feels like someone could be, could have left, something that was karmic. A karmic relationship can be a relationship with, any person, place, or thing. It doesn't exclusively have to be a person. But then we have the butterfly. Yeah, so it says a relationship involving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. But then after that, we have separation. Yeah, it feels like there was a separation that has either taken place or is taking place with this new moon. Because then we have girl with the snake. It says empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled, and boundaries. So yeah, I feel like someone is separating from some type of karmic dynamic, whether it's to another person, a place, or a thing, to be able to step into this energy of the paradise. They are, especially with the butterfly, that represents change and evolution, it's growth. And that change or separation or growth, especially with the separation here, is coming from, it says girl with the snake, someone who, like, is not it's just, someone that is, still stuck in a pattern of their own. They're not someone that, if you're a masculine energy, excuse me, it's almost like my throat chakra closed up, like as if like someone doesn't want me to get this message out, but it is what it is. If you're a masculine energy, it's like, this person was like, your connection to this person, to this place, to this thing was to help you to elevate. Was to help, like, elevate in a way by teaching a lesson. So can I get one for a new start? It's coming. New start is coming. Oh, I'll take that one. So I'm gonna get them out all together. Can I get one for nothing is yet set in stone? And then conclusions are within reach. I get one for conclusions are within reach. Too many. One more, please, Spirit. For conclusions are within reach. Ooh. I want to say these cards came out for the last reading. So for a new start is coming, we have the Sword and the Rose, which says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Then we have for nothing yet is set in stone, or nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like I said that wrong. We have the engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. And then for conclusions are within reach, we have kisses, which says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. So really what this makes me feel like is someone with this new moon, it feels like the clarity has already been had, or some type of truth or revelation has been had in regards to, you know, a connection, whether that connection is to a person, place, or thing, where with the engagement ring and nothing is set in stone. I feel like this is an energy that you have like it hasn't fully solidified yet. So this wouldn't be like that karmic connection. And honestly, what I'm feeling with this conclusions are within reach is like almost like an embracing energy, like almost like giving someone a hug. It's almost like giving me the energy of like, you know, if this is if this is a masculine energy that has like not yet, the only word I can think of is committed to, you know, a feminine energy or even their own feminine energy. Excuse me. That is going to, like, in a way, what's the word I want to use? Oh, the word is escaping me right now because I just got hit with an energy of like travel. With this, nothing is yet set in stone. It's almost like this energy could be in transit to you. If you're a feminine energy, because now I'm hearing what's the song 1,000 miles, where because they just said making my way downtown, walking fast, paces fast, or faces past, and I'm homebound. Oh, I don't know. That message will come back to me if it's relevant. Yeah, see. And then we have the camera, which says reminiscing, keepsake perception, learn from the past, and make memories. This could be a masculine energy too, like I'm getting that suffers with like commitment issues. So it's almost like they're just in almost like an indecisive state. But some type of lesson was learned within a karmic connection that had like that is no more. It feels like it's done. But with this, like I'm still feeling, can I get one more for this? Conclusions are within reach and kisses, because it feels like there's something that's trying to come through on this energy. Yeah, see that relationship keeps trying to like interfere with this person, this masculine coming towards, you know, an energy of unconditional love, something that's not karmic, something that is very balanced and beneficial for both parties. Because then we have the axe at the bottom. Can I get one more, please? Like this person doesn't want this masculine energy to, you know, experience this other energy here. Can I get one more for kisses specifically, please? But the end of that cycle is of that karmic relationship, it's done. Can I get one more? Yeah. We had the hammer coming out, yeah, which makes me feel like, yes, so this karmic energy is trying to like either sabotage this energy from rebuilding something that is true. Yeah, see the axe, and then we have soulmate with lightning. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time on that energy though, because it's just like this masculine could be being tempted today. And you know what's crazy is like every morning I just read like a daily women's devotional, and a part of it this morning, I actually like it resonated very strongly, so much so that I copied it and put it into my notes. But it says it is true, I may be an apparent loser by declining evil company, but I had better leave my cloak than lose my character. It is not needful that I should be rich, but it is imperative upon me to be pure. No ties of friendships, no chains of beauty, no flashings of talent, no shafts of ridicule must turn me from the wise resolve to flee from sin. The devil I am to resist, and he will flee from me. But the lust of the flesh I must flee, or they will surely overcome me. And that is like was the devotional for today, and that's exactly what I felt like, or at least what I'm feeling here. But let's see what the tarot has to say, and then that'll be the reading. And I feel like someone is asking if this karmic relationship, yes, it could be family. But it feels like, yeah, this connection it's at the end, if it has not ended already. Pluto, Pluto. So if you're a Leo, you have Leo placements. Pluto is in Aquarius right now, which is your opposite, which is opposing you. So I would see and look and see what houses your Aquarius and your Leo sit in. Because with this Leo stellium, it's opposing, Pluto's opposing the sun, the moon, and Mercury. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, which, you know, signifies a new start, a new beginning, that passion, that fire, you know, being lit. And then up under that, we have the Queen of Cups, which is the feminine water energy, followed by the Six of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy here of like someone trying to like stop someone from collaborating with another person. Like in a very, yeah, with the Knight of Swords and Death. Or at the very least, like this could also be the masculine putting an end to what no longer serves them with Death and the Four of Cups here, which says not interested, please. So wherever this masculine is at, like if like I keep feeling and saying, like that cycle is done. I actually feel like this Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Six of Wands is this feminine's energy, where they're, you know, they could already be in this Ace of Wands energy, enjoying the new start, very, you know, secure emotionally within themselves. And, you know, almost, it feels like an energy with the Six of Wands of like being recognized. And this could be a masculine energy who, like I'm hearing, watching and waiting with the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles to, you know, collaborate with this feminine energy. But it's almost like there's outside interference that could either be, you know, saying very impulsive things to this person because they can feel this Death and Four of Cups energy. So it's almost like trying to like deter this energy from moving forward on their own, or towards this energy. But also it's given me the energy of like, for some of you, this energy could be coming in and telling you, like, I'm done with whatever situation. But they're coming in very, like, intently with the, because you know the Knight of Swords carries the sword. So it's almost like it's almost like giving me an energy of eager to like express this truth, this clarity, this to a feminine energy. Like it may, you know, catch you off guard if you're on the receiving end of it, because it's, you know, like, you know how it is sometimes when you see someone or you want to talk to someone, like, and you want to tell them something, like it has that intensity behind it. Can I get one for this new moon and the sword and the rose? Can I get one for the new moon and the sword and the rose, please? Once cards, please. For, yeah. We have the Three of Swords, which says grief and sorrow away. So yeah, this person, like I said, the Three of Swords could represent past hurts and pains, but it could also represent, some type of separation, or they're saying severing. Yeah. With the Tower at the bottom, yeah, someone could be coming in and expressing to you, like, again, the Tower is very abrupt energy. They could have either went through a very abrupt, separation or ending, but it's almost like they're saying suddenly single. We have the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever Tower moment is happening, it is, like, it's almost like upgrading somebody, like almost instantly, like separating from this energy over here. It's like almost an instant boost to their confidence, to their, the way that they see themselves. And it's almost like now they're ready to work and, be in something that's more reciprocal with the Six of Pentacles. They have it to give. And now from the 9 to the 6 is that 3 of Pentacles, which is collaboration. Can I get one for not yet set in stone and engagement ring? Yeah. We have the Chariot with the Sun. And like I said, I felt that energy of travel. So it's almost like this person is getting all of their, emotionally getting into alignment to be able to head towards the Sun, which is, head towards joy, towards happiness, towards, being fulfilled. And then we have, the Four of Wands, which is home energy. It says a joyous home's garden with the Lovers. And then I felt that energy of like a hug or embrace. Like, I don't know. But it's like this energy is like it could even like I said again, could be, doesn't even have anything to do with another person. If this is all just your energy, it's like, yeah, you're ready to like you'd rather, chase the sun. You'd rather commit to something that actually brings you happiness, joy, stability, care, nurture. Can I get one for kisses, please? What conclusions are within reach? We have the Emperor. Yeah, so this is like, this masculine energy is ready to, step into this Emperor energy so that they can almost receive this unconditional love from a feminine. I'm gonna get one more. Can I get one more for kisses, please? Can you show me who this energy is? Show me this energy, please, Spirit. So we have the Eight of Cups. So this feminine energy could have been someone, or this kisses energy, I do feel like it's feminine, could have been someone that walked away from this masculine because they realized they were, unsure, unstable, not sure of what they wanted with the Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So this feminine energy walked away. Can I get one for another one? Why this Eight of Cups? Oh. Yeah. So like I said, this energy over here is, especially with the Eight of Pentacles, they, you know, it's almost like this feminine created a new opportunity for themselves, because then we have better things ahead. Yeah, they need someone who is more, or at least what they wanted, was someone who is more emotionally available, with the King of Cups, because they are an Empress. This masculine energy had to at least be that. But it's almost like they're that now. Give me one for the Emperor, please. Like, it took this person to walk away to become, for this masculine to become this Emperor. Can I get one for the Emperor? Yep, look, the Five of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, this person just wasn't. We've seen the Six of Swords up here with this energy. The 5 precedes the 6. And, you know, this masculine was caught up in a lot of, you know, ego, mind games, manipulations. And it was, you know, like this masculine had no peace. That's what it feels like with the 5 and the 9 of Swords. They had no peace. It was just like constant chaos. Like they were in a state mentally and almost physically where they weren't able to heal with the 4 of Swords. From the 5 to the 9 is this 4. So there was, you know, a block or a struggle for this person to like have peace within themselves, or for this feminine to have peace with them. Can I get one for this karmic relationship and the Hammer? Oh. Too many. The karmic relationship and the Hammer. Yeah, someone does not. This karmic relationship was interfering with the Hammer, and someone, you know, with the 9 of Cups, you know, having their wish come true in a way, but just being happy. It's like someone didn't want to see another person happy. Can I get one for the 9 of Cups? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, like they wanted this person to stay small. Yeah, they didn't want them to realize their full potential. With the 9 of Pentacles. Can I get one more for the 9 of Pentacles? Too many, Spirit. And I said the 9 of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Excuse me. The Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's like, yeah, they didn't want this person to experience love. A shared love. A mutual love. Because the 9 of Cups with the Ace of Cups is the 10 of Cups. It's like they wanted, like someone wanted this masculine energy to keep questioning, or like try to like skewer their perception that, you know, like love isn't real. It's not real. It's just gonna end badly. And it's almost like they drilled this into this person via the Knight of Swords, like things that they said or the way that they said it, like it really messed with this person's reality. Like it tried to get this person to not trust like what they've known within their own intuition, because that was the High Priestess trying to come out. Can I get less cards, please? Give me one more for this Page of Pentacles. Yeah. The Five of Cups. So this person always had like the, almost like a woe is me. They always seen, you know, love, true unconditional love, which would be this Ace of Cups, as something that, you know, they're always going to lose, or it's always going to be fleeting. They had them not seeing how rich true love really is. So it made them fearful and made them want to run with the Eight of Swords. It put them in their own mind, so much so that they became a Knight of Wands. And could have been just like very non-committal, in and out. Give me one for this Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords? Ooh. Give me one for the Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? The Three of Swords. Can I just get one, please? We have the High Priestess coming out. With the Nine of Swords. I feel like this High Priestess is this feminine energy. But for some, you know, if this isn't that for you, if this is just like this masculine coming to, you know, coming into this truth and this clarity, it's coming like by way of being confirmed by their intuition, this Three of Swords, of, you know, clarity on, you know, why they need to separate from something or someone or a mindset or a mentality, or even like clarity on the past hurt that they're carrying, as almost as if it's like a way, like their intuition overriding their mind. With the Nine of Swords here. But if this High Priestess is another person, this person is like, they're stressed over the separation from this High Priestess. Can I get one more for the High Priestess? This is more confirmation. I'm going to put it back because it fell on the floor, but it's the Ten of Wands. Like, seeing what that, like, again, like they've been carrying. The Ten of Wands is a heavy burden. And if this is, you know, in regards to another person and not just, you know, this person dealing with their intuition, life has been very hard for this person without this High Priestess. And I'm not saying it like the High Priestess is like a savior, but you know how they say like this person, they were in a situation where they were like there was no teamwork, no team effort. Like they were doing all the heavy lifting. They were the ones, you know, like taking care of everything, even if they were in like a karmic relationship, a job, or just in a place where everything was on their shoulders. They had no help. Give me one more for the High Priestess, please. Too many. The High Priestess. I don't know, someone wants to talk. I'm feeling that very strongly. The High Priestess, please. Where we at? Can I just get one, please, Spirit? The High Priestess. This High Priestess, if it's a person, this could be someone that this energy, this masculine energy, feels comfortable, you know, telling everything to. The High Priestess. Yeah, we have the Devil coming out. Yeah, this coming out for the High Priestess just lets me know, like, if this High Priestess is another person for them, they were aware that this person was stuck or trapped or tied in with this Devil energy, no matter what it is. But if this is all just this masculine energy realizing and wanting a new fresh start, making, you know, coming into like almost an acceptance of where, like, why they've been where they've been, it's because they were like in a like, it's almost like a pain jail. Like, it's almost like their intuition is coming through and showing them why they were in this, stuck in this energy. And it, you know, with the Page of Wands and the Hierophant, it could have been because for some of them, you know, the Hierophant could represent tradition of, you know, values and family values. It's all they've ever known. They've known, like, just living with and in pain. Like, that's all they've known. But also, like, getting clarity or even realizing with the Page of Wands and the Hierophant where, like, it was their values, their morals that, you know, caused this. Yeah. So with the Seven of Swords, it's like an energy of wanting to, like, escape it. They need to, you know, run from, like, it's almost like the devils of their past with the Six of Cups here. And by, in a way, like, almost trying to, like, evade it, not listen to their intuition, they actually, you know how they say, like, when you run from something, you end up running right back into it. That's what this person did. And running from, or trying to run from this Three of Swords, Devil energy, they actually just, like, kept going back to it. So, and what they were ultimately doing was self-sabotaging with the Seven of Swords because of their past. We'll get one more and then we'll grab the guidance and advice. It's almost like an energy of creating hell for themselves. Where, like, now they could be realizing, like, oh shit, that's what I've been doing. And if this is in regards to another person, this only thing I can say is, especially with the High Priestess, like, there's someone who knows. They trust their intuition. even if they don't say anything, because the high priestess is normally someone who is very introspective, but they're also silent. It was almost like, in a way, like I almost feel like they couldn't, and the high priestess wouldn't interfere. And with anyone going through this, they will tell you though. They will tell you. Yeah, we have the moon and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this person was just running from their shadow. And for some of them, if this feminine high priestess energy was someone that they separated from, from in the past, they are regretting, like, not expressing how they felt. Or they could have even been someone who was emotionally manipulative. But it's almost like I said, what did I say when that came out? Pouring their heart out. And it's like now, because they're having this realization, they just said awakening, this masculine energy wants to express what the emotions that they've kept hidden with the moon and the Eight of Wands in a very, with the Six of Wands here, like a very what's the word, like almost like with integrity. That's what it makes me feel like, in a way of integrity, through like recognizing what they've been keeping down, and recognizing this person, the Eight of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's almost like this person feels shut off. They feel like on the outside and they want in. Then I say that Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. They've been trying to, like, they've been with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, they've been trying to, like, hold it together, but have been very hesitant on just going towards and acting on what they want with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So what's the guidance and advice for you? We have a time for healing, the balsamic moon, and then we have the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Bottom of the deck, we have your dreams need a practical plan, which is the full moon in Taurus, which will be in Scorpio season. But that just makes me feel like the energy of, working, like this masculine energy, working within their own, value system, valuing themselves, and, like almost like building discipline, consistency, all of those attributes that, make a collective, like, value system to enact a plan to where their dreams can, be made real, whatever it is that they want. So let's get this, a time So it says the time for healing. And it says the balsamic moon. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Attuned to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed. Additional meanings for this card. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed. The teaching of this card. Patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It is a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it is a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. And I already felt that. So this person already went through the balsamic phase because we are at the new moon reading. So let's read this one, and then that'll be it. So it says, the new moon Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring you your heart's desire. Attuned to the moon. Make sure you put family first. Additional meanings for this card. Let someone get a little bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish the insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. The teaching of this card. The new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about the emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional. Saying that, the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her 2 home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters. Sorry, y'all. When my guides are really close, my nose starts itching. I apologize. So yeah, I feel like this is where, like I said in the beginning of the reading, this is where this masculine is headed. They are, heading to a place of, quote unquote home, whether it's home within themselves, it's home with another person, that may be you. So this person may be showing up at your home for some of you. Or it's really just like being at one. But I feel like with this 8 of Wands, even the 8 of Wands with the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups is, that family vibration, that shared, emotional fulfillment. Or resonance even. So can I get one for a time for healing? A time for healing. A time for healing. Yep. So we have the Tower coming out. Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely time. Because the Star is hope and healing and faith. So this is happening like very suddenly for this person. And then can I have one for the new moon in Cancer? We have the Eight of Swords coming out. And the Lovers. It's like this person, yeah, they're like, I'm telling you, we have the Lovers and the Four of Wands. I think I said this last reading too. If you're a feminine energy, you're very healing for this person. Or if it's vice versa, them you. But it's almost like they are, again, like it's an energy of being like afraid they're going to be, you know, received or welcome into your space. Give me one more for this Eight of Swords. But you're not in this energy. This is, you know, the Eight of Swords is something that you do to yourself. Can I get one for the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords. Yeah. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, this person is just feeling like they need to let this go. And I'm not saying that in by way of the connection, but it's almost their fear of it. And like they need to move past it. They need to just really get out of their head. They're overthinking it. They are overthinking it. I'll get one more. You won't know unless you just do it. Just show, like, it almost makes me want to say, just commit. But the power lies with you. If this is what, if you as a masculine and you're listening to this and this is what you want to create, you are the magician. You create your reality. And it doesn't have to fit, like, this is almost like an energy too of society standards, social norms. You create your value system, nobody else. But that's the reading, y'all. I don't even know what to call this for a new moon reading. But there we have it. As always, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that it resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I hope everyone enjoys, you know, this new moon, enjoys their weekend. And I will see you all on the next one. All right. Later.